Bloxburg just updated today, adding a bunch of new stuff to make a park, so that's why in today's video I'm going to be building a nice park in Bloxburg. Okay, so a good name for this plot, let's see. Park. What does a park look like? There's a lot of things that we could do for this park. So anything along the lines of like Central Park, pretty nice. I've actually been to Central Park in New York and it's really nice. We could also do like something like this. I just want it to be really nice, very naturey. We could even do like a little lake. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you haven't been on Bloxburg in a long time, they added so much park stuff. Like they added hopscotch. They added road markings. Like look at this. And I've been using plain markings like an idiot this entire time. Why would I build an entire city in Bloxburg using all this out of basic shapes? They finally add all this stuff. I guess we can start by making the path. I think I'm gonna use roofs for the path and... Okay, I built a circle last time. Let's see if I can do it again. Okay, you know what? We're not building a circle again. That was too stressful and expensive, so we're not doing that. We're just building what feels right. Okay, this is not even. So, what should we color this to look like? Thinking for the thing we can use shingles in cloudy gray. Yeah, how it's like crisscrossy. It's not bad. I just despise it slightly.
You lying? Yeah.
Now we need also parking. Didn't think about that. They also added parking meters, so I'm gonna make a pretty nice parking lot here. I wanna make this pretty spacious, but I don't want you to be able to see the parking lot from the park because parking lots are ugly and we don't want that. I don't really own any vehicles in Bloxburg because I'm pretty sure they're all on one of my other plots, but I'm lazy. Oh, guys, did you hear? Bloxburg is getting the new map in the summer update. Last year, the summer update came out on June 28th, so who knows? I'm kind of excited for Bloxburg to add their new map because honestly, it's been the same boring map for like around, I don't know how long because I've only been playing Bloxburg for like 2 years. I'm not one of those OG players that have been playing since like 2018. Pretty sure that that map has been there for a long time and I'm kind of excited for Bloxburg to change it. Oh, okay, of course. It wouldn't be my video unless I didn't color the things first before I placed them and then I have to waste a bunch of money. Here is our nice parking. Boom. And then how much do parking meters cost? $600. Okay, that's not that bad. I wonder if they're actually functional. They're not as expensive as I thought, because knowing Bloxburg, they would make something like this like $100,000. They added these? Ooh. You know what? We're adding a bunch of these. I think I'm gonna add a bunch of these park benches everywhere. You know, make it very nice. At least I have more money than last time, because if you guys remember last video, I started the video with like $50,000. Okay, so for this park, I'm thinking we can have like the main entrance area over here. So this is the parking. Then I'm thinking at the back we can have a nice little river. Maybe like a woodsy area over here. And then here can be the playground. Okay, that's what I'm thinking for this park. I want this park to be very fancy. Like you feel intimidated by the amount of rich people at this park. So you know what? We're going to add some of these fancy fences, because these scream rich. Placement failed. I think we can have some nice dirt. And then we can plant a lot of nice plants. Capiche? Okay. Where are those like fields of flowers? These are what I'm looking for. So yeah, but I think that this actually looks nice. And then obviously, because this is a park, we need some nice bathrooms. Park bathrooms are usually really gross, but not my park. Hoping to finish this in one episode. I know how I'm usually just a really slow builder in Bloxburg. I want to go for like a classic park bathroom. Yes, this definitely gives off park bathroom vibes.
Bombardiro crocodilo.
Okay, I think that's the bathrooms all done. I kind of made them a little bit ugly on purpose because they're park bathrooms, and park bathrooms always smell like poop. Okay, and what we need is obviously a bunch of trees. And then I think we can have a nice little river with a bridge. It's going to be pretty expensive, but I think I'm just going to make the river. See, $8,000 for just that. And to make sure our visitors come back soon and don't fall off the edge, we need some nice rails. They should make water in Bloxburg cheaper. Why is it so expensive? It's just water. You can get water for free. Water is literally in the ground. Like I could go out in my backyard right now and make a canal. Like I said, this is going to be the naturey part of the forest, so I think I'm going to do like a rough, just kind of dirt going through this area, and then the path can end like right here. And then I'm thinking that it can just loop back around here. So in this way, people can get a nice 0.1 mile hike. Okay, the most expensive part of this is going to be the trees. And then over here can just be the playground area. Okay, so obviously, to start the playground, we're gonna need stairs. Whoa, I love this. Add a tunnel. Whoa! And then obviously, we need a railing so children don't fall off, because we don't want to have any lawsuits here at our park. I changed everything I said before in the past. This is my new favorite item that they've ever added in the game. I think that the park can end with a slide. And then for the quirky kids like me, we can literally just have a sandbox to play in. So if we add this mansard roof, I know that trick where you just place it randomly and then it gives you like a mountain. And then we can add like a nice waterfall. Let's see, how many waterfalls do I have? 27. Okay, looks like we're going to need to place them on a basic shape. Where the waterfall starts, nobody knows. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the waterfalls off camera real quick and then show you the finishing result. Now I wanna do this to the other side. Life is great. Okay, wait, this is kinda nice. You know, I would come here every day if I lived by this park. Okay, now, for the fun part, the trees, yay. But what I do want to add is a nice little picnic going on back here. And then I remember last summer they added like signs in the camping update. And then this can like show you where the trail is. And then last but not least, I kind of want to add like a food stand. So they added a new like food cart. We're gonna add this right here. Ooh, and then one thing I forgot to add in the playground is a merry-go-round. Obviously we need one of these. You know, honestly, I think that that's pretty good for this park. I think we have everything a park needs. So this is a tour of the park. Okay, so we have a nice little parking lot. My Wi-Fi is lagging, so I'll give it a second to load in. Wait, I forgot to change the decals. Okay, I think that looks good. Don't ask about the sign. This is like the common area of the park. We have the restrooms. Okay, we have these restrooms. They're both the same. Pretty basic. Just your average park bathroom. And then you go over here, we have the playground. We have this nice trail. Then we have the food stand. I'm gonna fill with meatballs. Okay, so that is me building a park. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.